that doesn't work. No, it doesn't look like it works. So, oh wow. I forgot about these guys. These guys are annoying. I may have mentioned last night, some of you guys may have missed it, but the Majora's Mask cosplayer found the stream, and like he contacted me and he said thanks for using my picture as your thumbnail for the video. And that was really fucking cool of him to say that. I guess that's not working. That, however, perfect. Skull Kid, yeah, he was cool. Oh, I am so excited about Link Between Worlds, you have no idea. And it just gets better and better. Every piece of information except the word low rule. Everything else is great. Like when KY and I discovered, we were watching the video on the way to Comic-Con. And like, it was like, low rule. And I was like, what? What? Yeah, Ja Rule. That's where I want to go. I want to go to Ja Rule. It was weird. I'm not... Oh, I forgot that she has a thing. No. Like, she might do it by accident, right? Maybe? I don't want to do the command melody if I can get her to do this by accident. Whatever. Okay. Gotta take control of your women. That's what I've learned from Wind Waker.
Chill, we go to Hyrule, you know how I do with my Ganon and my boy Medley. We're going down to the ground. We're going down to the ground where we're gonna find stuff on the water. Zero.
Sorry. Wait, Shaggy? That sounds more like Shaggy. That just sounds like an adult Meatwad rapping. Or aka Biggie Smalls.
How you doing? Yeah, it's me, Meatwad. Yeah, I've grown up a little bit since y'all last heard me. But that's alright because I've become a pro rapper. It wasn't me.
Oh, you need Link and Medley to do this, right? Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to be poisoned. Well, shit. amazing, like how much of this game still feels really fresh. It's really fresh. It's so fresh that I don't feel comfortable. Fucking hell. Medley can do the thing. She can dispel the fog. There it goes. It's like temporary dispel though. That's where I have to be, right there. Ah, I see. I remember this now. Oh my god. It's been so long. Well, actually it hasn't been that long, but that was really cool. What's this? Oh, that's the harp. The dank vapors make Link really sticky icky. These fucking pictures. Hang on, hang on. I want to get one just a little bit better than this. I know I can do it. It's like just a piece of an eye missing. Yeah, it's fine. Fuck it. No, you have to... If you're taking a selfie, you gotta stand up. I guess I have to leave the bird behind. Oh wait, what's this? There was a medley cosplay at Comic-Con. There were so many links. She did it pretty well. You guys want to see it? I'll show you. Give me a second. Is it the first time you've seen that, KY? Cumquack? Sometimes you just say a word so much that it's not funny anymore. Like, I don't find the word cumquack to be funny anymore. And it's a shame because I found it really funny at first. Wait, is that even the real KY? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, I was like, what? I'll show you guys something while this creepy music plays. Hang on a sec. Here, check this out. These are the cosplays from Comic-Con, the Zelda ones that were in the panel. And there was more, but you know. So there's Skyward Sword Zelda, Tetra. There's a Midna. There's like a Puerto Rican Link. I don't know what, you know, pretty progressive. There's Medley. Like, I want to find who Medley was. Like, I really want to be her friend. She looks like she's a freak in the sack. I didn't say that. God damn it, I didn't say that. There's an old man. You see the old man? This guy right here? From the cave. It's dangerous to go alone. Yeah, I had a good time. It was nice to see. There was a lot of Zelda love at Comic-Con this year. And it was good. Sexual predator? What are you talking about? Stanley Parable that don't know shit. You don't know me. You don't know me. Dude, no video game ain't know me. Medley. Where's she gone? Oh. So I'm wondering, can she enter the next room alone? Like if Link... I need the mirror shield on that one? Nope, she can't. She can't go in there. Come on! Come on! Jesus Christ, sorry. I didn't expect that to happen. Like, my voice just did a thing of its own. I didn't expect it to be like that. That was way too high-pitched. Going to cosplay as Vinny? How would that even work? Like, how could you cosplay as me? See a lot. People, it's weird because the people on my video keep saying I look like Carl Pilkington. Yeah, if you check a lot of the comments for my Comic-Con video, for some reason people are saying I look like Carl Pilkington. I'm like, what? Am I really becoming like Carl? Monkey see, monkey do, you know? No, 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 like 3 guys said that. Can't be having this. It's a bit weird. Just a bit weird. Oh, I see what I have to do. Very, very clever. Detective Jobs. Do I control my brain? Alright. You know what? That's a legit question. Do I control my brain or does it control me? I bet if we did a poll, there would be a weird amount of people that say 1 and 2. So, for example, could someone make a straw poll real quick? And the straw poll is, do you control your brain or does it control you? It was a good question posed to Carl, right? Yeah, that's, Carl didn't know how to answer that. He was like, I guess the brain is in control of me. I don't know why he sounds like a beetle now all of a sudden. It's different. Can't be doing with this and that. Do you control your own Frank? Okay, there it is. SSK just posted. Of course, there's an option for penis controls. Let's just avoid that, if possible. Of course, the penis one is now the front runner, so that null and voids the question. How come I chose to play Zelda instead of Pokemon? Well, for one, I played Pokemon earlier. 2, I wanted to play Zelda tonight as a contrast to the Pokemon. And, you know, I just wanted to make some progress, really. What starter did I choose? I chose Froakie, and then I got my second starter, which was Bulbasaur. Well, the Pokemon stream should be recorded on Twitch, so you could watch it if you want. My next Pokemon stream might be tomorrow night. I mean, it depends. I don't like having a schedule. Many of you know this. I like to live my life the same way I rode into this town. Ride right out of it, like on a motorcycle, straight into the sunset. You know, can't be tied down, attached. Just like, you know. So, you know, obviously now you understand what I mean after that statement. I just want to live like a windrammer as I fuck. Why is that so hard?
Come on!
Come on!
Don't be scared.
Come on, wait!
Don't be scared.
Come on, wait! Ew. Ew.
See ya, Peter. That was a good fairy. things are making. What is going on? Oh my god. Your recommendation for cosplaying? No, I didn't see that. I don't really do cosplays, for the record. I like looking at them. Oh, those things blow up. Too old and too sane? Possibly, I don't know. I dress up on Halloween like I did Kurt Cobain last year. I was gonna do zombie Kurt Cobain with like a shotgun exit wound on the back of his skull. But that didn't quite work out. The year before I did John Lennon. What is it with me and dead musicians? Someone should cosplay Ralph Bluton. Oh my god. Seriously, I don't wish that on anyone. I really was, yeah, I was gonna go as Hitler. Excuse me, Hitler Jesus. I was considering Hitler Jesus, but, you know, it's just... It comes down to a level of security. Like, if I did that, someone would surely lynch me. Oh shit. Oh fucking hell. Nope, nope, nope. No! No! They don't even look scary, it's just the scream. Oh, man. So speaking of not scary things, did anyone here see Walking Dead yesterday? Well, I will not spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say I have issues with that show. Because the writing has just gone downhill. Like, Frank Darabont should have been the guy to continue that show. And he, you know, the guy who directed and wrote... I think he wrote Shawshank Redemption. It might have been based on a book. He adapted Shawshank Redemption. But he directed it. And he started the whole show. He did the casting in the beginning. He really, really put a lot of work into it. And you know what? It was his creation. And then, out of nowhere, just, they cut the budget for season 2. So, Walking Dead actually got a lowered budget for season 2. It was a hugely popular show, highly successful. AMC was like, you know what? Let's cut your budget and fuck you. So that was just, I mean, that's just a huge kick in the ass. Now, I did like Walking Dead Season 3. I felt like it was a bit of a return to form. And there was one episode in there called Clear, where Morgan reappears. That was really, really good. That guy is now the showrunner for Season 4 of Walking Dead. So, I have high hopes for this season. Maybe not that high of hopes, but I think it'll be pretty good. I'm not too current with the comics. I was for a little while. But I feel like just in general, the writing for Walking Dead is just all over the place. Some episodes are superb, and other episodes are just fucking stupid, predictable, like just traditional drama nonsense, pandering to an audience. Things that happen in the show only happen because they would look cool on screen, not because they make any sense. That's when you know a show is going to shit. When like little nonsensical events happen. I call it the Star Wars prequel syndrome, where it's like they just invent these plots that make no sense, and they just ignore any conventional logic. Like Star Trek Into Darkness had a lot of that, and it pissed me off. Let's beam someone across the fucking galaxy because it'll be convenient and cool for the plot. Never mind, it doesn't make any sense within the context of this pre-established universe. Alright, whatever, I'm ranting. Sorry. Walking Dead's maybe not that bad, but there was a scene last season where the governor just popped out of a fucking bush, and Andrea was just walking along, and it was like dramatically, it looked good on screen, but it was retarded, and it made no sense how she wouldn't have seen him. He wasn't even hiding. He was just in like grass up to his ankle. He was just there, like on the floor, and she was just like, nope, didn't see him. Oh, God, such beans. Worf can magically remember universe shifts from TNG. Okay, I agree. I like that episode, Parallels, right? That was a Season 7 episode. I think it's one of the best episodes they ever did because it was great. Now, they would explain Worf being able to remember the parallel dimensions or universes because he went through this shift. He was the one that went through. It's just like most episodes of Star Trek. It's just a way to progress the plot. That being said, in any Star Trek, you cannot beam someone from, say, Earth to the other end of the galaxy or to some other place. You have to be within range, your shields have to be down. Maybe there's exceptions with some technology. I don't know all of Star Trek yet. But it's like, well, you know, Into Darkness comes along and it's like, well, here, let's just ruin that because plot, it'll look cool. How about the Enterprise being underwater in that movie? Like, there was no reason. They just did that because it would make a good set piece and a great way to open the movie. That's not supposed to be like that. The Enterprise is not supposed to be underwater. God damn it, I feel like Mr. fucking Plinkett. What I'm trying to say is Walking Dead suffers from a lot of that shit. And there are some episodes that are fantastic. It depends on the writer. You know, there are some great characters. I think Daryl is fun. He's developed a bit. I like where he's at in Season 4. Like, he's become, like, the leader to some extent. Without spoiling it. I'm not going to spoil it. But I just think that Walking Dead has potential, and it has some great characters. They got rid of a lot of great characters, too. Mainly because Frank Darabont left. And some of those characters, like the actors, were like, nope. He's leaving, I'm leaving too. But I don't know. I don't know why this show is the biggest thing ever. It's good, but it's far from intellectual zombieism. It doesn't really do a whole lot for me. It's just fun to turn on and watch and look at Daryl shoot someone in the face with an arrow. It's, you know, it's whatever. I've not seen Breaking Bad. Everyone tells me to watch it. I get that. One day I may watch it. I hear it's a very consistently great show. But I just haven't found the time. Breaking Bread. Oh, that's that new show about Jesus Christ and his meth lab. I heard that was really good. One day I'll watch it. Dum 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 dum. I'm trying to lead my shots, but I can't predict where he's going. Alright, he's dead. I don't watch Sons of Anarchy. Here's why I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't have cable. Also, does anyone know where the Tingle trophy is in this dungeon? I've got a potion, I've got fairies, I'll be fine. So I tend to only watch TV shows. Like, I'll tell you what, I don't watch a lot of shows. I didn't do Sci-Fi Sunday last night, KYM. I completely forgot about it. I watch shows that I am passionate about. Like I said, Star Trek Next Generation. I finished that about a month and a half ago. I'm over halfway through with Deep Space Nine. I don't know if I'm gonna do Voyager. Game of Thrones is my favorite show. I think it's got the best of everything on TV. I've read the books, you know, as I've said in the past. You know, I'm just a huge fan of Game of Thrones. The actors are, like, really, really perfectly casted. Except Dario Naharis. I didn't really like him. But he's gone. They recast him. I don't know what his new guy looks like, but Season 4, he's gonna have a new... Yeah, Shay is terrible, but I think Shay is terrible on purpose. Shay's actress was a porn star. Or she did porn. And then they actually, you know... They were like, hey, you know what? This character is this, so let's cast a porn star. I guess it kind of worked. You can find your own sauce on that. I seriously, it's not that hard to find. But in terms of an adaptation of source material, I absolutely love Game of Thrones. I thought they did such a good job with Season 3. Every season was great. Even 2, which kind of moved a bit slow. What other TV shows? I watched all of Penn and Teller bullshit. And then there are other shows they did. I love Penn and Teller. I watched, let's see... Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've watched that whole series. I love that. Absolutely love that show. Ancient Aliens was a show I used to fall asleep to. But when they started repeating the same show every time per season, I gave up on it. Even though I didn't watch it because I necessarily learned anything from it after the first season. I was like, oh, I know this. I read the book, Chariots of the Gods. And then like I was like, oh, this show might be pretty cool, right? And then it was like first season, oh, crazy guy with the Super Saiyan crazy haircut. That's fun. And then it was like season 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's an episode about Puma Punku. Clearly, these stones were placed here and laser etched by some kind of ancient technology. And then the next season, Puma Punku was clearly placed here by some kind of flying alien gods. It was like the same shit, just reiterated in a different way. So I gave up on Ancient Aliens. Not even for fun entertainment value do I watch that garbage anymore. They had a good thing. It was fun for a bit. Crazy hair. And now it's just trite. What else? Yeah, Ricky Gervais show. I've watched all of that. I've watched all of Extras. Derek. I'm currently watching Hello Ladies. It's the new show from Stephen Merchant. It's alright. It's not that great, actually. I mean, I expected a little bit more from Stephen Merchant, but yeah, it's passable, I suppose. Louie is one of my favorite shows of all time. I love Louie. I think that's great. See a fluffy pink sheep. What other shows did I watch that I liked? Actually, if you'll just give me 1 second here, I'm gonna just take a look. I have some stuff. I just want to remember. Battlestar Galactica. I've watched all of that. That was great. Idiot Abroad. It's Carl. What else? Cartoons, you know, like South Park is one of my favorite shows from back in the day that I still watch. The Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Does that even count? Faulty Towers. Awesome show. Love Faulty Towers. I've seen the whole series like twice, 3 times. Always Sunny, I've watched I've watched 1 full season and a few scattered episodes. Monty Python, how could I forget? Monty Python, I've seen the entire series, all the movies, all the documentaries. I love Monty Python. You guys probably know this already. And let me just go. I'm almost done here, going through my list. American Horror Story Season 1. I've seen all of that. I have not seen Season 2. That's about it, actually. I think that's really almost all of the TV I've ever watched, except like kids shows like Doug and Hey Arnold when I was a kid. Ren and Stimpy was great. I actually met the creator of Ren and Stimpy at Comic-Con. Not John Kay, the other guy. Bob, whatever. I got a chance to tell him how much I love his show and how I grew up with it, and it was like my favorite thing ever. I don't watch Big Bang Theory, even though people like that show. I think it's drivel. It's slightly better than average drivel, and that's why people like it. It gives you the illusion that it's smart, but it just... If that show was about anything else, it would be about anything else. I'll explain. They'll tell, you know, they'll have their celebrity guests, their Star Trek stuff, their video game stuff, right? That's fun, and then they'll make a reference to, like, Legend of Zelda every now and then there's a laugh track, and everyone laughs. But if it was a show about sports, they would just do the same thing. Just with sports guests and, you know, sports references. So, no, I don't think... when people tell me to watch that show, I'm just like... That's you pseudo-intellectual garbage. It's like, no thanks. If you like it, that's great. But not my thing. I'm passing the Tingle statue. Okay, hang on. I don't want to miss the Tingle statue. Where is it? Fly to the platform to your left. There it is. Life's Too Short. That's another one I watched. Thanks for the heads up on the Tingle statue. Firefly. I watched the first 3 episodes of Firefly and then I gave up on it, and I regret that. That is a series I will attempt again. I have the whole thing. I will watch it. I love good sci-fi. And that is good sci-fi. So I'm definitely going to be watching it. It was just the wrong time when I watched it. No, I never watched Luther. Any good movies lately? Actually, no, I haven't watched a whole lot of movies lately. Haven't seen anything, really, lately. Pacific Rim, I want to see that. Is that on DVD yet? Elysium, is that on DVD yet? '15th is what? 15th of this month? Elysium, or is that Pacific Rim? Yeah, Gravity. I heard that was good. I just don't like going to the theater sometimes. I get lazy. And it's expensive, man. Like, I have a few bucks. You know, luckily I do have a job. And YouTube's been good to me a little bit lately. So, hey, not complaining. But, like, it's fucking expensive to live in New York, man. The World's End? Yeah, I really want to see that. I saw the other one. This Is the End. I did see that one. That was the most recent movie I saw, and I just remember the scene where James Franco and what's his name, Danny, were talking about like jacking off, and like James Franco kept like air jacking. Danny McBride. Danny Dorito, my favorite actor.
Ew.
Hey, do you like Mountain Dew? Do you like Doritos? If so, check out our new sitcom. It's called The Big Bang Theory 2, starring Danny Dorito. Watch as product placement is sneakily put in every episode. You won't even know you're being advertised something. Do you like catchphrases and laugh tracks? Watch Big Bang Theory 2, A Bigger Bang. The Finger Bang Theory.
Yeah, it's another good show. The Finger Bang Theory. They'll just say like strange things every now and then, like Bojangles or Zimbabwe. Thanks for the suggestions, you two. Zimjangles. Oh my god, I keep burping. Guys aren't supposed to burp. We're pure, innocent beings. What the fuck I'm supposed to be doing in this room? Look at this son of a bitch throwing these bombs back at me. I didn't even know he could do that, actually. Oh, son! I don't know, my favorite TV show is probably still Cloochy and Lieutenant. I mean, does it get much better than that? What's my favorite Cloochy episode? Oh my god. I like the time Cloochy got into the trash compactor and he found like an old cripple guy living down there. And you're like, oh, what is this cripple guy doing in the trash compactor? And then the cripple guy stabbed him with an AIDS needle. Oh, that Cloochy. It's a good thing it really wasn't AIDS. It was actually just like mescaline. And poor Cloochy got all fucked up. Oh man, what a great episode. Classic, classic, classic Cloochy. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let me just establish. Do you remember the time that Duncan... Do you remember when Duncan and Cloochy and the Lieutenant like trip over a homeless guy? They're always messing around with those homeless guys in Cloochy and Lieutenant. And he thought he killed him, but it just turns out he was sleeping. And he got demoted from lieutenant to major. I don't even know if that's a backwards demotion. I have no idea. No, actually, I think lieutenant is below major. They thought that they were demoting him, but they actually promoted him because one of the generals fucked up. Oh, that was great. Oh, that Cloochy and that Duncan and that lieutenant. It's my favorite show for a reason. Guys, how about this? If like, can we do this? Can like someone make a thread, or maybe I'll make a thread up for Cloochy and Lieutenant, and like we'll just pretend we're writers, and we'll come out with like outlines for like Cloochy and Lieutenant episodes, and like we'll actually come up with like a little arc, an A story, a B story. And, you know, we'll come up with it, and then we'll resolve it. You guys are in? Okay, alright, here are the characters. You got Cloochy, you got the Lieutenant, you got Duncan. Alright, those are the three we got so far. Duncan is like the fan favorite. He's the one I thought everyone was cosplaying as. You know, as Rupert said, he brings the meat to the table. Okay, so we got Cloochy, Lieutenant. It's spelled C-L-O-O-C-H-Y, for the record. Let's leave it at that. Okay, Lieutenant doesn't have a name. He's just the Lieutenant. You got Duncan. All right, thank you, Butts Machine. I will contribute episodes to this show. Okay, we got Maritza. She's one of the female love interests that everyone fights over. That was something I came up with Comic-Con. If I saw a female, I was going to ask her if she was Maritza from Cloochy and the Lieutenant. The Lieutenant always gets pissed at Cloochy. That's all I got. So figure it out. What other characters? There's got to be another female character, like a strong, like Maritza's the strong female character. Then there's the bimbo character, who just doesn't know better, because obviously this is an older show. You know, this isn't from like 2013. I need a name. Danielle? Nah. Janisa? Nah. Too much like Maritza. What other name? For anyone who's confused, we're making a fake TV series. Linda. I like Linda. It's unassuming. It's the name of my ex-girlfriend. I didn't really like that ex-girlfriend. So yeah, let's leave it with Linda. That's perfect. Or Belinda. That's a good question. Belinda or Linda? Linda's good. I think Linda works fine. That's a good choice, Jeffrey. It's up to you guys to figure out what the hell's going on in this show. So good luck. That's all I got. You have fun. You're asking me what the gimmick is? I have no idea. Just work it out. It's a lieutenant. You got Cloochy, who fucks up all the time. Duncan's a fan favorite. Good luck. Figure it out. Thank you, Butts Machine. You want to post the thread in the chat? People can get started on their own episodes. Cloochy is a car? That would be a twist. How about this? I disagree. I don't want Cloochy to be a car, but if you want him to be a car in your episode, figure out some like weird, like paradoxal, like sci-fi time travel shit. I don't know. Work it out. Good luck. Now, yeah, I want you guys to understand something about this idea of Cloochy and the Lieutenant. Alright, it actually came from an episode of Mystery Science Theater. So, they mentioned it once, and they said it was a show, but it's not a show. And they only ever mentioned it like one time. And there was fan art for it, and I posted it on Tumblr. Let me get that for you guys. Someone drew art. I don't know what episode. You gotta ask Rupert. Rupert knows all about it. Next time he's around. Rupert's my friend, you know, real life. Someone drew this art. This was from a Mystery Science Theater message board. Okay? So there's the lieutenant, I'm assuming, on the left. On the right is Cloochy. Personally, I don't know if I want that to be my Cloochy, but you can use it if you want. He's in a wheelchair, he shoots deer, whatever. This is the only visual representation of Cloochy and the Lieutenant. For those that have no idea why I keep bringing up this show, or the words Cloochy and the Lieutenant, it's because I went to Comic-Con, and I found people that were not in costume. It's in the video, you can see it if you want on my YouTube. And I kept saying, are you dressed as... I'm here with this amazing cosplayer. He's dressed as Duncan from Cloochy and the Lieutenant. Tell me, how long have you been a Cloochy fan? And that's basically what I did. So that's why I keep bringing up Cloochy and the Lieutenant. In case you were wondering what the fuck is wrong with me. There's a lot. Definitely a lot wrong with me. But now you know the method to my madness. Cloochy episodes. What the fuck is wrong with us? Pitch this shit to Fox. Different bass every episode. Guys, I don't care if you introduce like sci-fi, like time travel elements. I really just do whatever you want. You want to get crazy with it? Get crazy with it. Have fun. Like, there's got to be an episode. Don't write the script out, though. That's something I don't want to read. I don't want to read a full script. I want to read a detailed outline. Yeah, just the pitch, basically. Like, I want to see Cloochy and the Lieutenant fighting dinosaurs from at least one outline, somehow. Make an attempt to explain how it works, but don't go too crazy. The script treatment, sure. Yeah, you could do that if you want, Mackerel, sure. Only one person take dinosaurs. Seriously. We need Cloochy and the Lieutenant in space. We need them with dinosaurs. We need them in a parallel dimension where things are just off. You know, just... excuse me, have fun. A Christmas episode. Maybe Ringler. That works. You get the constants, which are Cloochy, the Lieutenant, and Duncan. And Maritza, and Linda, if you want. You know, you can throw them in there. I think Maritza could be very valuable to the story. This is one of the strangest streams I've ever done. Oh, please get off of me. Oh my god. It'll be like the Star Wars holiday special. Just obnoxious and awful. Hey, Ambush Bug. You must be very, very confused by the topic of tonight's stream. Excuse me. The Latin American episode. An underwater adventure. We need an underwater adventure. You actually remember that MST3K episode? If anyone could help me find the Mystery Science Theater episode where they mention Cloochy and the Lieutenant,
Come on!
I would be so pleased. A carnival episode where Cloochy meets the strongman? Oh, that is amazing. You believe it's Daddy O? I'm gonna write that down, actually. Got a pen right here. Check the final sacrifice. Okay, I will after I'm done streaming.